committed to his community, and I saw that day in and day out. And that's why I am pleased to introduce your next MLA for Chestermere, Rockyview, Mr. Bruce McAllister.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. I am always humbled to see a crowd like this here. It just shows great community support. I'm grateful. We have the leader of our party here tonight. We're looking forward to hearing Danielle Smith, straight from the legislature to Chestermere. Danielle, thank you so much for coming. Our campaign is clearly grassroots, and I'm proud of that. We do not have a giant war chest. These people are volunteering their time, they're volunteering their energy to get behind something. It's powered by people that want to make a difference in community and want to make a difference in this province. Community does count, and people do matter. And make no mistake about it, we are going to win this seat in the provincial election, and we're going to win it because community counts and because people do matter.
Bruce has so many of his former colleagues here from Global TV, not only his TV wife, Angela, but also Todd Gallant. And I think Lisa Ostrikov, I think I saw you on Twitter, Lisa, that you were coming here. But that is a real testament, I think, to Bruce's personal charm and charisma, that he has so many close friends that have stayed with him over the years as he's gone through and made the decision to make this incredible career change. One of the things that Bruce and I talked about, though, was why he wanted to do this, what his passion was for getting into politics. And I can't think of a more perfect candidate for this riding. Number one, he lives here. Not that that's a comment on his chief rival or anything. But number two, not only does he have the experience of living in Chestermere, he also has a ranching background, so he understands many of the landowner rights issues that have been plaguing this government for a number of years. He also is very passionate about properly managing our resources for the future. You could probably tell that from what he talked about in his opening comments. And the other vitally important thing that Bruce brings is, I think, this it's an attitude that comes from television. I was a host of a current affairs talk show for a time. That's where Bruce and I first met. But when I was the host, my producer said to me that the role of a television host is to be the advocate on behalf of the viewer. And I think because he's played that role for so long in the media, you can be absolutely assured, especially from his comments, as well as the comments Angela made about how already he is such a strong advocate for Chestermere, that he is going to be a very strong advocate in the Wildrose caucus once he's an elected MLA after the next election. So please thank him for standing up and coming forward.
We live in one of the fastest growing communities in the country. Now, recent census figures, as you may have heard in the last couple of days, placed us 5th, I believe, in the nation. We already knew that out here. We love this community. I want you to know that I will represent this community with great pride. And the day after the election, when all the smoke clears and the media goes home, I'm going to wake up here in this riding. This is where I live. Chestermere is my home. I will advocate for this community and for you, and I will be accountable, and I will be accessible to you.
The Alberta Advantage is not over, it's not done, it's not dead. It's waiting. It's waiting for you, it's waiting for me. And this isn't a new slogan, but it is an old idea made brand new again by the Wildrose, because freedom is the real Alberta Advantage.